What is going on, guys? My name's Long Sensation, and today we've got for you guys some more Call of Duty Black Ops 3 news and information. Now in today's video we're going to be focusing all of our efforts on zombies, more specifically map remakes coming to Black Ops 3, and more specifically what we can actually expect throughout the course of the DLCs within Black Ops 3 Zombies. So I do want to give credits to the respected Redditors and YouTubers. All the links will be down in the description below. But people have been finding that there was a brand new comic strip of the map Moon within the Call of Duty Zombies timeline trailer. And as you can see on screen right now, I'm going to flick back and forth between the original Moon poster, as you can see on screen right now, and the brand new one that was found within the trailer. Now, there's a lot of changes here. I'm just going to keep going back and forth, and I'm going to mention a lot of the different differences between these two posters. So first of all, the astronauts are now facing towards you, and it looks like they're kind of walking away from the objective. And if you look in the background, to me it appears like the second astronaut is either running away really fast or he's turned to some kind of zombie. I'm not really sure. He's got his arms out like a zombie, but that could be something, that could be nothing. But moving on to the next thing is that the Thunder Gun section has been renamed to the Real Gun. The next thing is that Samantha's shadow was removed in the updated version. Instead, her silhouette is shown in a new panel, replacing the excavator panel. And the reason for this is because, well, with all of the new changes coming to the Giant, essentially Moon never got completed and Moon never really got built, so to speak. So that's very interesting to know. And moving on to the next thing, the director chair in a panel was replaced with George Romonio's face. The next thing is that the page rip showing the previous map, Shangri-La, is gone in the updated version, and it's kind of more or less been covered up by what was actually ripped off. The next thing is that various panels have had the pictures blurred and or missing, including the whole Vril device panel, because some events don't exist now. If you think about it, with all of the changes coming towards the Giants, a lot of these things quite simply have not happened and have been erased from the zombie storyline. In fact, the Vril device panel has been replaced with a different / unreadable text, which could suggest that there is going to be a whole brand new so-called zombie storyline that's going to kind of exist with the original one. But all of the maps that will return as a remake will be different because all of the events that have taken place, if that makes sense. It'll make more sense in a minute when I do explain. But as well as this, ugly sounds and the learn to draw text are now missing in the new version. And meanwhile, the meanwhile text box has been removed in the new version, which is all very interesting and all very interesting indeed in its own right. But I want to morely focus on the fact that this is going to have a massive effect on how DLC Zombies is going to run throughout the course of Black Ops 3. So one of the things that you do need to remember is that there is, respectively from previous Call of Duty titles, previous Treyarch Call of Duty titles, there has only been one Zombies DLC map per each DLC, of course, apart from the actual Zombies map pack that came out as well. But essentially there was one Zombies map per each map pack, and with all of the Shadows of Evil storyline that's been introduced, we've also got confirmation from Activision and Treyarch that the original characters will return. It does beg the question, how is this all going to fit in just one map per each DLC? A speculation that has been going around is that 2 Zombies maps per DLC will be released, and in my opinion this just makes perfect sense. Think about it in the terms of Shadows of Evil is the new map, and then we have the Giants, which is a map remake. The next map remake could possibly be Moon, because we did see the DeRees brand new loading screen within the DICE presentation. I'll try and put an image on screen of that, as well as the original. And then we actually got a remake, so this could be exactly the same. This could be Treyarch's way of hinting that there is going to be a Moon remake coming to Black Ops 3 Zombies. And this just this just creates a whole lot of questions in regards to how Zombies DLC is going to work this time for Black Ops 3, and I have been kind of throwing out a few theories on Twitter. If you're not aware, if I kind of sound like I'm rambling a bit with the Zombies storyline, it's because, quite honestly, I'm not 100% certain on everything to do with the Zombies storyline. I'm going to try and revise it and stuff like that before Black Ops 3 is released. But as you guys know, if you are familiar with it, there's all sorts of, directions in which it can go. But to me, I think that we could possibly see something completely different from Treyarch. If you think back, even just to the advertising material of Black Ops 3, it's been heavily Zombies focused, because quite simply, Zombies is going to sell for a Treyarch game. And this makes sense in the fact that I believe that we are only going to get one Zombies map per DLC. But as well as this, we're also going to get something brand new, which is going to be Zombies Micro DLC in the form of a brand new map that could be released every 2 months or so, for example. Now, this seems completely outlandish, but I think that it is a possibility, and I think that they could possibly just sell these remakes for $5, $4.99, or maybe even $9.99. And in my opinion, they're not exactly going to lose money. Now, this seems like a stupid idea, but if you think of it from a business perspective, the Zombies community is huge. And I think if they do a really good job with the Giant, and I'm sure that you guys will agree just looking at the trailer, the Giant looks phenomenal. And I think if they can pull this off with other maps that we've seen within other Call of Duty titles, that, quite simply, they're just going to make a lot of money, which is going to encourage the developers to do these remakes, and it's going to encourage us to buy the brand new remakes because, well, we want a new map for each DLC, but as well as this, we also want to kind of relive previous maps that we've seen from previous Call of Duty titles. And as well as this, we also want to see how Richthoven's actions by killing his original self is going to progress throughout the original Zombies storyline, if that makes sense. So it would be interesting to see the moon. It would be interesting to see the moon with basically nothing on it, but it'll be interesting just to see how things have changed. And I really want your opinions in the comment section below. Now, I know that quite a few of these ideas might seem outlandish, but I think that it all just makes sense. But you zombie people will know. Let me know in the comment section below. I'll be really intrigued to find out. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much it from me. I'm the Long Sensation. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video.